Man, all the inmates stood up and said, man, if y'all don't send him to the clinic, we're going to start popping it off and start whooping laws every time y'all come up in here. So it's 2010, and I'm in the Harris County Jail at the time. I'm in Lil Baker. I can't remember what dorm I'm in. But one day, I just get this unbearable pain in my stomach that I know something is abnormal. I can't put a finger on it, but I know it's abnormal. I don't know what the hell it is. And one of my homies was like, oh man, you keep eating all them soups. You keep eating that candy all day. Of course your stomach's gonna hurt. I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, I know something is different, man. Like, man, I can't go to the restroom. I can't sleep. It hurts when I try to pee. Like, this isn't a pain that I've ever had in my stomach before. I knew something was wrong, man. So this started on a Friday. Man, Friday goes by, I can't sleep. I can't piss, I can't shit. None of that. Man, Saturday comes along. Well, no, Friday they end up sending me to the nurse. And the nurse was like, oh, you're probably constipated from all the different types of food they feed y'all. So I'm going to give you some milk of magnesia or something like that. So she gives me that. I take it. Man, Saturday comes along. All day goes by. I can't go to the restroom, man. I can't go number one. I can't go number two. I can't sleep. I'm just in an unbearable pain. And I know something is wrong with my stomach, but the laws don't want to listen. They just keep telling me, oh, you're constipated. Don't worry about it. Go sit your ass down. You know what I mean? Just being rude, man, and just nonchalant about whatever the hell it is that I'm going through. So when the shift change comes, they end up sending me to the clinic. And again, the nurse just gives me milk of magnesia. She says, oh, you're constipated. It can take up to 24 to 36 hours for you to have a bowel movement. I keep trying to tell them, look, man, I know something else is different, but they don't want to listen to me. So Saturday goes by, Saturday night goes by. I still can't go to the restroom and I can't sleep, man. I'm just in unbearable pain. And everybody in the dorm is like, man, this dude is usually walking around laughing, smiling, making people, laugh and joke and talking. And man, I'm just sitting in the corner all day, man, or in my bunk whenever the laws will let us in the bunk. Sunday comes by, they send me to the clinic again, and all they do is give me milk and magnesia. Fast forward to Monday, in Low Baker, we got 1 and 2 rows. So on the bottom is where the day room is at, where the TV is at, where everybody plays games, dominoes or whatnot. And upstairs is where the bunks are at, with the lockers and the showers and the restroom area and the picket. So they call count time. So we're headed down to count time. And man, I'm walking hunched over. I'm holding my stomach and I'm holding the wall and I got tears in my eyes because my stomach hurts so damn bad. Like, it's just, I didn't know, come to find out it was my appendix, but I didn't know that at the time. So man, it got to the point to where whenever I went up to the laws, I'm like, hey man, like, y'all been sending me to the clinic for 3 days now and nothing's been happening. Every single time they give me milk and magnesia. Can y'all please send me to the big clinic across the street at Big Baker? They're like, nah, go sit your ass down. It's count time. Man, all the inmates stood up and said, man, if y'all don't send him to the clinic, we're going to start popping it off and start whooping laws every time y'all come up in here. And, they were serious. They can, they know it's Lil Baker, man. It's full of nothing but youngsters. And they know them youngsters, once they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it, especially if it comes down to doing something violent. So they send me to the big clinic across the street right after count time. They get me transported over there. A van comes and picks me up and they transport me over there. Man, so I think I'm on the first or second floor of Big Baker. That's the medical floor. And I'm in there and there's a whole bunch of people on beds. They're hooked up to machines. They're getting medical treatment, whatever's going on. You know what I mean? And there's officers all in throughout there, making sure that nobody gets wild or nobody gets crazy. So while I'm sitting there, I got my eyes closed. I'm taking deep breaths and I'm trying to withstand this pain. And this nurse comes up on the side of me and she introduces herself, but I don't see her. She's like behind me and I can't turn around because my stomach hurts and I'm handcuffed to the bed. She introduces herself to me and she touches me on the side of my stomach. And man, y'all, when I tell y'all I flailed my arms like this and I screamed in pain. I almost slapped this nurse, not intentionally. It was just a reaction. And she told me and she told the officer, she goes, you know what? She goes, I don't need no further observation. She goes, he needs to go get his appendix removed. She goes, if he's in that kind of pain, she goes, he needs to go get his appendix removed. So they called the ambulance to come get me to take me to LBJ Hospital. Like and comment and follow for part 2.